course, when you knew that Elizabeth was going to be in the movie, did you tell your brother and cousin as they were working on the script, make sure to put her through the ringer like you did, you know?
Well, I think that, you know, the script was pretty close to finish by the time it came to.
Yeah, it was.
I met with a guy who was going to finance the movie, Kenny, my the guy who produced it with me, and he said, "Who do you see as the lead actor?" And I said, "Well, I would love it if Elizabeth Banks would do it." So somebody like Elizabeth Banks, I'm sure Elizabeth is busy. She's got, you know, she's about to direct Charlie's Angels. She's doing all this stuff. She probably can't do the movie, but I would like somebody like her. And then we got somebody very, very much like Elizabeth.
Yeah, I thought this movie was very sneaky in that it addressed fears that all parents have, and I have 2 little kids, and the seed of this movie really came from your brother adopting a baby, and just this idea of like you don't know who your kid's gonna become, and you don't know what responsibility or amount of responsibility you have, what's nature versus nurture, and all these questions about unconditional love, and are there limits on that, et cetera, et cetera. And I thought that this was a really interesting exploration of those ideas in the package of this crazy, you know, superhero gone bad horror film.
For you, it's a genre you've been working in for the past few years, going also back to the genre you started in. So that must have been an interesting combination.
For whatever reason, maybe I'm just an overgrown child, but I love superheroes and I love comic books, and being able to come at these sort of stories from angles that we didn't necessarily expect. And I think, you know, comic books really have led the way because there's been a lot of dark superhero stories in comic books and not so many in film. And being able to tell this story for an audience all over the world was a lot of fun.
This movie kind of pushes the limit of what motherly love, unconditional motherly love can be.
And also lying to your kids and how that manifests in the relationship and what that does to a kid and how it breaks trust in a family. And I thought that was also a really interesting idea, and also just the denial that we can live in, like when we need to, when we want to put out in the world like, oh, we're the perfect family. You know, I think that also is really relatable.
If there's 2 lessons I want people to take away from this movie. The first lesson is don't lie to your kids or they'll fly around and blow up your house with their eyeballs.
They'll burn you with your eyes.
And the second one is if you find a dead baby, or if you find a little baby in a forest, in a crashed spaceship, just cover it with leaves.
Keep on walking. Just walk on by.
Go on.